How's it going, guys? And welcome back to BL3's Forgotten, the series where I take a look at underused and not often talked about pieces of gear to determine whether or not they deserve to be remembered within the modern meta of the game or should be left behind and forgotten. And today we are taking a look at the Rebound. If you'd like to farm the Rebound for yourself, you're going to want to fast travel over to Valhalla within Kreig's mind, carrying on through the map until you hit the save station directly in front of Psycho Reaver. Jump on down, kill him, and you can get yourself the Rebound. The Rebound is a legendary COV assault rifle able to come in any of the elements and can roll with 1, 2, or 3 projectiles per shot, of course tossing 1, 2, and 3 ammo per shot respectively. The Rebound fires out sawblades which will fly forward for 1 second before exploding and making a 180-degree turn. They then fly again for another second and create another explosion before disappearing. These sawblades will pierce through enemies, ricochet off surfaces, and deal splash damage. However, with that being said, the Rebound cannot roll with splash damage anointments. So immediately I would like to get it out of the way that the Rebound is a really fucking strong weapon, and I think it is a little bit less forgotten than most of the things that I cover in this series, but is definitely fucking criminally underused for how strong this thing is. But let's dive a little bit more into the details here. So first off, between the ×1, ×2, and ×3, they're all very good. However, I do think that overall the ×1 is just the best in general, simply because it still does really decent damage, has the cheapest shot cost, and to top that all off, it overheats the least, though with that does still overheat a decent bit. I think ×2 is the only other variant that could maybe be worth using, as it does offer a slight increase to damage, and along with the ammo consumption still really not being that awful, but I don't think the damage increase is really drastic enough to warrant it. It also will overheat far more often. ×3 just fucking chews through ammo incredibly quickly and is just a little bit overkill at that point. Again, the damage increase just doesn't really go up that much to warrant using it over the other two. But again, all of them are really good options. I just think ×1 generally comes out on top. Now, despite its strength, I think I do have a bit of an idea as to why the Rebound is a little bit unpopular. And that's simply due to the fact that it does have a decent set of downsides to it. It has somewhat slow-moving projectiles that work a little bit weirdly. The accuracy on it really isn't anything too amazing. And like I said earlier, it does overheat a decent bit. But genuinely, I don't think there's ever been a moment while I've been using the Rebound where I thought about any of these and had them negatively impact my experience with it. This is one of those weapons that while it does have downsides to it, it's just simply strong enough to completely counteract them all and still, in my eyes, be absolutely worth using. It also has a pretty fun synergy with Zane and Eraser. Of course, being a splash damage gun, this is just obviously good with Eraser as it double dips splash damage bonuses, but Eraser also works under the assumption that the initial projectile that hits an enemy goes away after it hits the enemy, and it then summons an entirely new projectile that gets the bonus Eraser damage and continues on the path. When this is used with a weapon that has projectiles that pierce through the enemy though, the initial projectile will still continue on through the target while Eraser summons another copy of it. So while the initial projectile won't get the amp damage, it does still stay there while another projectile with the bonus Eraser damage is summoned, meaning that if you're using Eraser with Zane, you're straight up just duplicating your projectiles on crit. In conclusion here though, the Rebound is an incredibly fucking strong assault rifle, able to slot into just about any build and any character that you would want it on. It does have a decent set of downsides to it, however, I do think that this thing is strong enough to completely counteract them, and I would definitely recommend picking this up if it's something that you've overlooked previously. But that's gonna about do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, definitely consider leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that. Down in the description will be a link to my Twitch channel where I'll be live right after this video goes up, and just below that is a link to my Discord server where you can come and join and hang out. But with that all being said, I hope to see you guys in the next one.